Now that you're doing all these things, every single day you can win. Every single day you can achieve something because you're no longer limiting yourself to one thing which you can achieve. You are now spreading out where you can achieve. And when you do that, it allows you to be able to win every single day. Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can win and achieve happiness every single day. So the way that I made this video was because I posted on my Snap, and I think I posted basically almost everywhere, a picture of me in the gym. And I said, trying to improve myself 1% every single day. And I said, the aggregation of marginal gains. And one of my friends messaged me and then we had a conversation. And upon the conversation, I dwelled on it and then it made me come up with this video. And that you can genuinely achieve happiness and win every single day. And obviously, it's not going to be you winning major goals. But for me, I believe life is better when you operate on the aggregation of marginal gains rather than focusing on big, large goals. So what is the aggregation of marginal gains? It is searching for a tiny margin of improvement in everything you do. Aim to be 1% better at everything rather than 100% better at one. And this is just the definition that I've had. And what that basically means is, rather than you trying to be 100% better at one thing within your life, you are trying to improve 1% throughout your whole entire life. So let's say for the next 5 years, rather than you giving 100% towards, 100% towards something, you would now be given 1% towards everything. And you try to do that, improve yourself every single day. So you're trying to improve, not like every single category every single day, but 1% in said things every single day. So let's say you was to give yourself 5 things. You said you want to become more fit, you want to improve yourself within business, you want to get your diet correct, you want to build up better relationships, and you want to, you want to start a skincare routine. Those 5 things. Well then, instead of you just saying for the next 5 years, I'm going to focus on one of these things and improve 100% at all of this, you're going to say, I'm going to try and improve 1% within all of them continuously, rather than just stopping it within the said category years, the said time frame. So you start doing this and you try to improve yourself. Okay, so today you start to see improvements within your skin. Then tomorrow you start to see improvements in your physique. Then the next day you're now seeing improvements with your business. So rather than you just focusing on one thing, you're focusing on the majority of things. And I think I already mentioned this in this video, but the saying of jack of all trades. And I think that is when you fall down of, like, in terms of separate things such as like maybe business or within fitness. So rather than you focusing on trying to become 100% focused in fighting or within power building or bodybuilding or something like that, you are saying, okay, let me focus on one thing. That makes some sense. But I think in terms of lifestyle, you should be aiming to improve yourself 1% within everything. So as I was saying, you can win every single day if you improve yourself within 1% in the majority of these categories. Because let's say, for example, today you don't feel like going to the gym because you are tired. Well, if you was 100% focusing on gym, you're going to struggle to improve today because you're too tired to go to the gym. But now let's say you was focusing on maybe your skincare or your business. But when you try and improve yourself 1% within that day and you see that improvement, it can bring you happiness. You can feel like you've won today because you've done something towards achievement. You've done something towards something you genuinely care about. So rather than you focusing on trying to just improve completely within one thing, you now are focusing on a large variety of things. So you've diversified what your attention is going towards, and now you can basically win every single day because you're not limited to how you can win. So I've said each day you improve 1% is a day you win. So instead of you feeling happiness once in a blue moon when you achieve a big goal, every day you can feel successful because you will be improving every single day. So rather than you just limiting yourself to, let's say, for example, today you can bench 60 kg and you want to say by the end of the year, or you want to say you want to bench 100 kg eventually, rather than that being your only goal, you say, okay, I know I want to bench 100 kg eventually. So rather than that, why don't I try to improve and bench 65 kg? But whilst I'm trying to bench 65 kg, why don't I try to improve my diet? So rather than me just eating McDonald's or eating fast food daily, let me try and clear up my diet. Let me try and get some more fruits and veg. Let me try eat more whole foods. Okay, now whilst I'm doing this, when I'm going to bed, rather than just going straight to sleep after showering, let me do a skincare. Okay, now that I'm doing this, when I wake up early, rather than me sitting on my phone scrolling, doom scrolling, let me work towards my business. So now that you're doing all these things, every single day you can win. Every single day you can achieve something because you're no longer limiting yourself to one thing which you can achieve. You are now spreading out where you can achieve. And when you do that, it allows you to be able to win every single day. Because every single day you can donate, I don't know, let's say for example, you've watched my other video, which is you don't have time or something like that. You don't have time to waste. Well, then you've seen how much time you have spare for the rest of your day. Let's say you only have 2 hours. Well, you can diversify, okay, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. Well, rather than you just donating 2 hours towards one thing, you can say, okay, then 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here. Now you are improving learning a language, you're improving your skin, you're improving your physique, and you're improving yourself within business. And this will allow you to win every single day. And the reason why I've labeled this the secret to happiness is because that is genuinely the secret to happiness. A lot of people keep happiness within goals. But rather than focus on the goals, why don't you focus on the process? So now I'm also going to be saying, so instead of putting happiness into huge achievements, you can be happy daily through micro growth. So rather than saying tomorrow let me say by the end of the year, the only way that I'll be happy is if I achieve, I don't know, 100k subscribers, or the only way I'll be happy by the end of the year is I get, I don't know, £100k in my bank. Rather than you saying that, you say, let me build up the systems. Let me build up something towards that thing. And now every single day that I get closer to it, I can be happy. And I've touched upon this thing because I actually got this concept through the Atomic Habits, but I want to give an example before that. So I've said, if you are a student, instead of only being happy when you pass the big exams, such as mocks, GCSEs, and A-levels, each practice exam that you improve on should bring you joy. Because as it makes you happy, you will strive to improve more due to the positive feedback you receive, thus causing you to feel even happier. So rather than you saying, I will only be happy when I pass my A-levels or when I pass and get that degree, why don't you enjoy the process? Because when you enjoy the process, that will allow you to win every single day. Every single day that you wake up is a day where you can win. Rather than saying, okay, I have to wait 5-6 months for me to be happy, fall in love with the process. Fall in love with working towards the goal. Because when you fall in love with working towards the goal, you fall in love with the process. And when you fall in love with the process, you can genuinely win every single day. You can feel like a winner because you're no longer saying to yourself, I can only be happy when I achieve this massive goal that I have. You are now saying, I can be happy every single day. And that is what will cause you to want to work every single day. Because if you say, I can only be happy when, you can only be happy when you achieve the big goal that you may have, well then, you will never be able to feel happiness until you get to that stage. So every single day will feel like a chore. Every single day you'll be like, why am I even coming? Because of that goal. I need to hurry up and achieve it. Then when you achieve it, you don't even care anymore. So I've said, fall in love with the process and slash the systems rather than the goal. Because when you fall in love with the systems rather than the goal, then every single day will be fun. Every single day you will feel like you can win. Because every single day is an opportunity for you to do better. Every single day is an opportunity for you to improve 1%. Like I've said with the aggregation of marginal gains, when you operate on this system, you can enjoy the whole entire process. You're no longer limiting yourself to that 100% growth. You are saying, I can improve 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. And as you improve 1% totally, I think it's if you improve yourself 1% every single day of the year or something like that, you improve 37% in total. So imagine you've now increased 37% in 5 set categories inside your life. How different would you look? From being having 1% achievement, or basically let's say 0%, no, because obviously you have to time it, 1% achievement inside of all your life in those 5 categories. So in terms of business, fitness, skincare, diet, and let's say language, now that you've started this journey of trying to improve yourself 1% within all of them, by the end of the year, you have now increased yourself by 37% in all set categories. I'm going to treat it like stats. Let's say it's a stats game. So you've gone from 1 to 37%. That's good. That sounds like good odds to me by the end of the year. That sounds like amazing odds to me. And then you keep going and then it will compound and compound and compound and compound. What would you look like? How would you look like when you've increased yourself from 1% to 37% in business? How different would you look? How much money, more money would you have then? These are the things that you should be operating on. And when you operate on this, you can genuinely win every single day and feel successful every single day. Achieving a goal will only provide you with momentary happiness. So the thing about chasing goals is that when you get to the goal, I think all of us can relate to this. Once you get to the goal, you're only happy for that moment. At that point in time, you're like, yes, I finally done it. Yes. Okay, let's get back straight onto it. Then you make a new goal. You move the goalpost. You move the goalpost. You move the goalpost. But when you fall in love with the process, there is no moving the goalpost because there's no goalpost which you're trying to score at. Everywhere is the goal. You can score in every direction because you know where you want to go. So once you build up the systems, there's no way you can lose. You are focusing on the process. So you show up every single day, you win every single day, and you keep winning more and more and more. Additionally, goals create an either or conflict. Either you achieve your goal and you are successful, or you fail and you are a disappointment. So when it comes to people setting their goals as the main thing, I only care about the goal, you are detrimenting your life because then you can't be happy until it reaches the deadline for this goal. And if you pass, you are now happy, you are now successful. But if you fail, you are now in a rut and you're upset and you feel depressed and you feel disappointed within yourself. But if you never cared about the goal, and it's not saying don't have goals, but if you never made the goal your sole focus, if you focused more on the process and the systems, then rather than that goal being the determining factor, you're now saying, "Oh, I tried my best. I gave it my all." And when you gave it your all, and you genuinely gave it your all, that loss wouldn't make you feel upset. You wouldn't feel disappointed in failing. You'll just be like, okay, I can learn from this. Maybe my best wasn't my best. Maybe I could have tried harder here. Okay, maybe I can learn from this. Maybe I can learn from that. But that all comes from you falling in love within the process. And once again, I'm going to reiterate it. Once you fall in love with the process, you can win every single day because every single day is a chance for you to do better. When you focus on the process rather than the systems, you fall in love with the journey rather than the product. So you don't have to wait to give yourself permission to be happy. So you don't have to be forcing yourself to go to work every single day or do what you need to do every single day. Because it's now a joy. Because every single day is a chance for you to win. Because you're no longer saying, okay, I need to get to 1,000 subscribers by tomorrow. Rather that you're saying, okay, tomorrow I'm going to just keep putting out videos and then putting out another video and putting out another video. And you keep doing this and eventually you will achieve that goal. But because you never focused on the goal, it wasn't a chore. It just came out of spontaneousness from you doing the thing that you need to do. From you consistently posting, it eventually came. So finally, if your goal was to get 10k subscribers and you only cared about the goal, until you got to 10k subscribers, you wouldn't truly be happy. But once your mind shifts from the goal and to the process, the journey to 10k will be more fun, authentic, and every day you won't have to force yourself to post. So rather than focus on the goal, once you focus on the process / the systems, you are no longer limiting your happiness. Every single day you can be happy because every single day you do the work is a day you can achieve something. Let's say, for example, it's even with a job. Rather than you chasing the promotion, strive to improve yourself within the job so that as you improve yourself, the promotion will just come. Don't chase after your goal. Become the person that your goal chases after. And once you get to that stage, every single day you can win because opportunities will come every single day. So you can win every day, but that comes from you focusing on the process and the systems rather than the goal.